这美梦如何能不回眸？我才懂要经常保持笑容，随遇而作，青云更深重。风雨来临也能好过冬，浓痛如圆圆梦。红尘千行怎能一场空？煮酒惊涛骇浪中，洗尽潮尽中。万难过关关，好宁静，好轻松。听倒映夕阳红，鸟儿声声把歌颂。丽影重重诉心中，诉心中。光阴匆匆，动不动，动不动。我已经弄透，轰咚隆总随风。愿好梦没有副作用，青云更淡定的笑容。英雄龙凤凰金城不鞠躬，英雄龙凤凰金城不鞠躬。我已经弄透，懵懂懂总随风。好梦没有副作用，青云更淡定的笑容。英雄龙凤凰金城不鞠躬，英雄龙凤凰金城不鞠躬。
All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our one and only English session happening in our classroom. So tonight, before we start our session today, we're going to first sing 3 songs together. So all these songs are actually composed by our master Tetsan. They are embedded by with a lot of high positive energy. So I do encourage you to sing along if you know the song. If you do not know the song, just enjoy the rhythm, enjoy the music, and enjoy the lyrics. So the first song we're going to bring to you is Because of the Sun.
别 Because of the sun, life is bright and shining. The world is happy, everything is lively. Because of the sun, I become stronger. Because of the sun, I find my direction. Because of the sun, I have clarity. Because of the sun, I regain my peace. Because of the sun, I let go my pain. Because of the sun, I rise and shine. Because of the sun, we have abundance and hope in life. To fulfill the hopes and dreams that we once had. This love touches us deeply. Ever since then, the sun is with us everywhere. This resonance is a brand new experience which creates amazing life stories. We are extremely lucky, extremely fortunate. Because of the sun, life becomes glorious. Hope all of us can resonate and enjoy this feeling every moment. Let's spread love to the world to allow more people to benefit. Because of the sun, life becomes prosperous. Because of the sun, I accelerate. Because of the sun, future's in my hands. Because of the sun, I'm motivated. Because of the sun, I am amazed. Life with the sun, I feel free. Sun within me, life is eternity. Sun in my heart, my wishes come true. Sun in my soul, I rise and shine. Blessings from the sun, I sing with my heart. Because of the sun, life is so completed. Grateful to the sun, my love to the sun. Because of the sun, love in harmony.
Because of the sun, life is bright and shining. The world is happy, everything is lively. Because of the sun, I become stronger. Because of the sun, I find my direction. Because of the sun, I have clarity. Because of the sun, I regain my peace. Because of the sun, I let go my pain. Because of the sun, I rise and shine. Yes, indeed, the sun is the greatest source of energy in this whole world. And we are definitely so touched and so blessed that we have this direction that we are in Super Life Super Code. So let's sing the next song.
In life, I've never felt this way. This time, I am amazed. Unconditional love will never fade away. I am so touched, words don't portray. Abundant love, my heart illuminates. Because of love, I am on my way to the life I have always dreamed to create. It is love, I'm amazed. In life, I've never felt this way. This time, I am amazed. Unconditional love will never fade away. I am so touched, words don't portray. Abundant love, my heart illuminates. Because of love, I am on my way to the life I have always dreamed to create. It is love, I'm amazed. I am so touched day by day by the world's miracles at play. Wonderful feelings I must convey. Please come sing with me today. I am so touched day by day by the world's miracles at play. Wonderful feelings I must convey. Please come sing with me today. Wonderful feelings I must convey. Please come sing with me today. Please come sing with me today.
In life, I've never felt this way. This time, I'm amazed. Unconditional love will never fade away. I am so touched, words don't portray. Abundant love, my heart illuminates. Because of love, I'm on my way to the life I've always dreamed to create. It is love, I'm amazed. And indeed, in this life, whatever we do, there's always a price tag. There's always something that we have to put in effort before we reap any results. But definitely, we all know in this cultivation journey that we are all in Super Life Secret Code, There is still a price we need to pay. There is a price that we need to contribute our time, our dedication, but we know this journey is definitely something called a worthy price. So let's sing the next song together. It's a Chinese song. It's called 代价.
要到达东挣扎，梦想与现实交加，努力爬，泪滴下，换来成功的代价。故事中总有代价，选择后总有牵挂。成功失败都要高，勇敢面对，别害怕，别停下。每个梦都无暇，靠着奋勇努力追拿。虽难免复杂，多少都要有代价。谁不曾跌倒在旁？那是生命的回答，写下不朽的年华。现实不会伤，总是要代价。转眼间，机会下。成就它，相同才会轻松拿。每一个当下是梨花，懂得人生如意的家，真的好代价。是不会伤，总是要代价。人世间只会他，老是怕。现实不会伤，总是要代价。冷暖间停不了，不是吗？才会轻松拿，每一个当下是梨花，懂得人生如意的家，真的好代价，真的好代价。好代价，转眼间机会下，成就它，真的好代价。
To reach the top, you must know the fight, where dreams and reality collide. Climbing with all your might through falling tears, you pay the price of success. In every story, There's always a price, and every choice brings attachments. Whether success or failure, be brave. Do not be afraid, and do not stop. Good evening, everybody.
Evening, everyone.
First of all, my deepest gratitude to Master Tetsun, my deepest gratitude to the universe, and deepest gratitude to the Almighty Sun. And welcome to our one and only English session in our one of the Singapore classroom. We have 2 classrooms in Singapore. And today, my pleasure to be here co-hosting with our beautiful Rebecca. My name is Eileen, and I'm one of your hosts for tonight. Please welcome Rebecca on board.
Thank you, Eileen, and deeper gratitude to our Master Tetsun, gratitude to the Mighty Sun, and gratitude to everyone here tonight. Yes, I'm Rebecca, and thank you everyone's with us here. We are here for 2 hours, reading sections and doing sharing. And this is not a religion class. We are actually talking about positive energy and to resonate our positive energy together. So we Master do have. Just now we have seen the 3 songs, and then we are going to read into our books. All the books are embladed with all energy words. So energy is important to us. Let's resonate together and change our entire life tonight. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Rebecca. And of course, before we start our
Yes.
session for today, we'd like to welcome the new people who are joining us for the first time in our session. Let's, Yuki, welcome back. And I see more smile on Yuki's face
Yeah.
tonight. Right? She was already
Yes.
smiling when she was singing because of the sun. And of course, she brought 2 gentlemen along. Hi, would you like to say hi to everybody? Hi, welcome. Yuchen, let's give a round of applause.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. And this young gentleman. Hi, Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Welcome, welcome. And of course, 这位 uncle 怎么称呼您
Mr. Sunny.
？Mr. Sunny，你
Hi
好，你好，Sunny
欢迎
先生，你好。
欢迎。
啊，没关系，虽然这个是个英文的交流会，不过呢，我们可以相应的用一些中文跟您交流，然后有不明白之处，在交流会结束之后，可以留下来跟我们做一个沟通。Okay, and of course, welcome back and welcome May and welcome Seng Mei back from the Las Vegas trip. And we're
Wow.
excited to hear from them, right? Later they'll be sharing with us what have they actually learned and what kind of reflection they got through this amazing trip that they just came back. All right, so as what Rebecca also introduced, so over here, what we are talking about is about improving positive energy in our life. So what we want to do is to increase energy. So irregardless of what religion background we are in, do not worry, doesn't matter. Okay, so what's important is because when we uplift our positive energy, we are also at the same time uplifting our spiritual energy. So I'm also from a different religion background. I'm sure some of you are from Christianity background, same as I. So when I first joined the system, I was also wondering why a Christian friend introduced me this system. So what she tells me is that because we need to uplift our spiritual energy. Likewise, you may be in different system, you go to temple or whatever. Okay, bear in mind there is no conflict of interest, and over here we do not discuss any religious study. So we just want to help everyone to actually resonate what is being taught by Master Tetsun in his books, in his songs, in all his video recording, so as to improve our own positive energy. So please allow me to first introduce our Master Tetsun. About the author, Master Tetsun. Master Tetsun is a world-leading expert in energy management, a renowned speaker, a top-selling author, a humanitarian, and a Nobel Peace Prize nominee. He's also the founder of Richest Life, a personal and professional growth and wellness center, teaching people self-healing and life mastery. Master Tetsun has trained high-tech executives, CEOs, government officials, doctors, and tens of thousands of people worldwide. In 2010, he wrote his first book, Super Life Secret Codes, a life manual that reveals the secret codes of managing energy to create a super extraordinary life. This book has become a global sensation and transformed people's lives all over the world. Since then, Master Sun has written over 60 books now and given tens of thousands of lectures and consultations. His book, Say No to Depression, is a breakthrough in mental health and has been recognized and endorsed by Western and Chinese doctors to help people overcome chronic depression, anxiety, insomnia, and other mental health problems. Master Sun's energy management system teaches people to mobilize their innate natural ability to become a self-generator of positive energy so that they can recharge and take control of their lives. And we are grateful for Master Ted Sun, who has founded the Richest Life organization. And in this community, may I remind everybody our student code of conduct. So we do not, we encourage simplicity and purity. So please refrain from any business transaction among each members, refrain from any money laundering issue. And what's most important is give yourself a chance. What chance you need to give yourself? Give yourself a chance to open the door to your heart, trying to have a switch of mindset and see what this system, how this amazing book that is written back in 2010, and how Master Sun, who is a 3 times nominee of Nobel Peace Prize nominee candidate, can actually use through his system help us change our life. So in this system, when you come to the classroom, you will hear a lot of testimonies from the students. They'll be sharing their journey, their cultivation journey. So each one of us come from different background. So irregardless what background you come with, irregardless what age group you are with, as long as you give yourself an opportunity to see how this system can actually help you overcome maybe some challenges you're facing in life, or maybe you're not facing any challenges in life. 可能生活已经是很顺的，可是呢，提升能量总是一个好事，对吧？生活再顺，还是要每天开开心心、健健康康。So we can be already having a very smooth journey, but still maintaining and uplifting our positive energy can be a challenge to many, many people. All right, and how our energy, how we carry our energy will actually impact and influence people around us. So this is exactly what we are learning. So Rebecca and I, though we are hosting the mic, we are wearing a host vest to symbolize our role for tonight, but we are just like you. We are just like you. We are also a student of Master Ted Sun. We are also still learning, and our role here is to facilitate so that we can actually lead you into some discussion. Main thing is about reading of the facts, what is discovered in Master Ted Sun's book, and actually all he talks about is really but nothing but the truth of the universe. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to straight to go into our reading. So we have 2 books tonight. So for those who have the book, you can bring this book home later. And I encourage you to keep bringing the same book back to the classroom. Why? Because you will have more connection with the book. So I like to always write on top of all the books that I actually have at home. I will write on the top right-hand corner my name. Yeah, so because the more I have it, it's like your own personal thing, right? So of course 感觉比较舒服啊，自己的书。Okay, so I encourage you to bring the book back and bring it back again next week when you come and join us. Okay, 你的共振能量是不一样的，如果是自己的书本。All right, so Rebecca, who is going to
Yes,
take us
this
through
is
our
the
reading for
Super
today?
Life Secret Code book, actually written by Master Ted Sun. Master Ted Sun has written more than 60 over books. So this is a very, very important books. That's the key. The key is actually talk about to unlock our problems. So this is not, initially when I got this book, I break my problems because in 2020, I go into a problem with my son. So when I got this book, within 2 months, I have finished the book and then I attended one of the event with Master Ted Sun, and it actually clear all my problems. So beside the books, Master also have our song. The song that he returns, there's one of 邀你幸福. The moment I'm on the way back, on the way to work, when I on YouTube, suddenly this 邀你幸福 come into my songs. Suddenly I feel very, very touching. Then there is a voice behind my head that keep pushing me that someone can help me. 邀你幸福. From there, I start to learn and I do all the practice the books here, and then it break all the problems. This is all about positive energy. So everyone must have the books and then bring back and read through the books. And if you have problems, hold out the books and find the answer. If sure, get the answers from the book. All right, let's begin to read the books. Super Life Secret Codes. We are inviting Sing Mei and then Krista to read the books together. Okay, we're going to read the front page and the back of the book. There's the introductions of our books. Let's begin. Super Life Secret Codes, the key to unlock your life by Master Ted Sun.
The book contains simple ideas with the power to resolve all your problems and revolutionize your understanding of life. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist, or anyone with a different faith or spiritual practice, we all face daily challenges in our unique journey of life. Super Life Secret Codes is your compass. The secret codes in this book transcend the boundaries of religions and speak to you from the vast universe. They will end your struggles and bring forth an eternal spiritual life full of happiness and wisdom. This book will illuminate your future like the bright sun and brings rich abundance into your life. Your soul will echo with the vibrations of the cosmos. These secrets from nature will guide you to be empowered from the infinite cosmic energy and transform the blueprint of your life, embracing the happiness generated by the Super Life Secret Codes.
Yes, the book, we are actually reaching to chapter 8, The Secrets to be a Blissful Marriage. So we are going to read on the page 96. We wait for everyone to turn on the page 96. We are starting on the second paragraph. 第96页。Mr. Sunny， 你有华语书，你可以翻开啊。那个书签已经帮你放了，我们大概读那一页哦。感恩。Uncle Ted OK 哈，好 OK， 醒妹 ，Shall we begin? Thank you.
When we seriously want to solve our marital problems, perseverance is the key to winning the battle. This strength comes from your patience and from what I will teach you. You will learn to use this confidence to push your patience to create an everlasting willpower to slowly proceed forward. This strength will also help you resolve problems and help you carry on your dreams. First, we must utilize one of the secret codes of life, gratitude. In our heart, we must constantly appreciate our other half for any little things. If you cannot find any positive attributes about your partner, then you can visualize and imagine them to be that dream partner possessing all the good qualities you wish for, and be sincerely grateful to them during the visualization process. The day you start appreciating your partner through this visualization exercise, the positive energy will take over you. With your constant daily gratitude for your partner, your positive magnetic field and energy will continue to expand and will start to affect your surrounding energy, leading to a better future. Regardless of any changes, you must preserve and continue to appreciate everything about your partner. Besides appreciative words and action, you must also have a sincere and genuine heart while expressing your gratitude. Therefore, there may be some mental barriers to break through while doing this visualization exercise. The best way to do this is to practice the technique diligently until you master it. When these mental barriers vanish, you should be able to see the changes in your partner and your relationship. In other words, the more grateful you are, the more control you have over the interactions between the two of you. But you must remember one thing. Once your relationship has improved, you should rekindle the patience and sincerity that you have at the beginning of your union to continue the loving connection. When you have the intentions of rekindling your love, you can create a virtual reality through your visualizations, thereby increasing your vibration to welcome better things to enter your life. We must understand the goals of our efforts and take every opportunity to create a happy family. Then the small family issue can easily and naturally be resolved. What we have discussed during visualization techniques to resolve conflict may be difficult to explain to size but it can truly help you solve the most troublesome problems. Next, you need to express your love sincerely to your partner from the bottom of your heart by letting them know that you wholeheartedly love them every day. After you express it once or twice, or even if you do not speak of your love out loud, over time, this energy will definitely help your relationship. This love is like an invisible replication. When you can create such an energy field in your relationship, your partner can feel its effect. The moment your partner feels this love pouring from your soul, all your marital problems from the past will be smoothed out by this loving energy, and all your pain, worries, and uncertainty in the marriage will all disappear.
Gratitude to Master Sun, gratitude to the universe. Besides love and gratitude, I would like to teach everyone a special visualization technique by utilizing cosmic energy to substantially strengthen your marriage. Let us sit in a quiet place, take 3 to 7 deep breaths, slowly until your body and heart feel relaxed and calm. Lightly close your eyes and visualize the clear sunny sky, red rose petals falling leisurely and calmly until they land on the ground, forming a heart shape. Visualize yourself happily walking into the center of the heart, where your entire body feels relaxed and happy. Then take another 3 to 7 deep breaths, and when you are done, you will feel that you have received the immense cosmic energy from the rose petals. Feel the love in your heart and from the universe, and then combine the two into one. At this moment, visualize that you are happily inviting your partner into this delicately weaved rose petal heart and receive the cosmic love with you. Imagine your partner's content, joy, and happiness radiating all over and thanking you repeatedly. Now, you two will no longer be distant, and with your hands locked tightly together, feeling the blessings and the bliss from the rose petals start to fall from the sky into the rose heart formation. You embrace each other tightly and indulge yourself in this exuberant feeling of love as the rose petals fill up the entire heart. Every rose petal exudes endless love and energy from the universe. Continue to visualize you and your partner immersed in this loving energy with peace and admire the beautiful scene until the end of time. Continue to visualize and bless yourself until you can feel you have received endless blessings and serenity. Then take another 3 to 7 deep breaths before ending this visualization exercise. Open your eyes slowly and reflect on the blissful feeling during the visualization and treasure this feeling deeply in your heart. Tell yourself that you have already received love and blessing of this vast universe and that everything will start to change for the better, leading towards a happy life. As long as you are peaceful, sincere, and believe that this visualization technique can truly bring you happiness, with diligent practice, you will feel the great change towards positivity without any scientific explanation. When everything in your life has turned for the better, do not forget to share your positive experience and praise the power of love from the universe. Thank the universe by sharing these methods with others so our environment becomes a better platform for everyone to grow and succeed. When we can create more positive energy, we can help the world and the universe to become a more beautiful place. Thank you.
Thank you, Krista. Yes, this is a special book that you must realize that using your own strengths is not enough. So you have to try to use the energy from the universe to help you achieve a happy marriage. Yes, this is what we do, and this is why we are here. By our own self, we achieve, we can't get the result that we want. We only know that we are right. We only know that he is the mistake. He is the one who make mistake. So this is the book is help us to actually recover our marriage problems. So when we start to learn this thing, The two secret word is love and gratitude. 爱与感恩。导师每次讲，不是一家人不进一家门。So this is what we learned. So something has been related in previous life, and that's why we come into a family as a husband and wife. So in this life, if it's anything that it cannot recover, we have problem, we keep dragging on. So it can after turn out to be a what they call as 因果. So there's a book and there is a system. This is a system to help us to unbreak the problems. By this thing, just now it's talk about the visualizations. It only can be done with the distant relative or either the husband or the children's, and then yes, the own husbands. Yes, so this is a visualizations to help us to break the problems. So 听懂哈? Yeah, Mr. Sunny. So I may want to get Sing Mei to do sharing, but Sing Mei is a single, but she won't be able to share the page here. But she have a lot to share because her whole family is in the system here. The mom and the three sisters is all in the system. So we'd like to invite Sing Mei to share about the journey in the Las Vegas trip, that what she have actually met our master in Las Vegas. Hi, welcome Sing Mei. Thank you.
Gratitude to Master, gratitude to Universe, gratitude to Sun Papa, gratitude to beautiful host, and gratitude to everyone. My name is Sing Mei. I would like to share about my experience in the US trip. Last week, I have the privilege of joining the US trip. For me, it was a journey of many firsts. It was my very first time taking a long haul flight, and also my very first time sitting foot in the United States. From Singapore, I flew nearly 21 hours, include a transit in San Francisco before finally landing in La, 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 La Vegas. Difficult to pronounce. The moment I stepped out of the airport, the hot and dry air of Las Vegas hit me. It was such a contrast to the humid climate of Singapore, and in that instant, I feel grateful. Grateful that back home we live in a country where the climate is so much kinder and gentle. But Las Vegas greeted me in a rather unexpected way. My luggage was damaged during the journey. At first, I thought, oh no, what a troublesome start. But soon it turned into a blessing. The airline replaced it with a brand new suitcase. It feels like a little gift from the universe, reminding that every challenges can be a blessing in disguise. Disguise. The journey itself was smooth and safe, and along the way, I was guided by kind souls, people who appear at just the right time to give me reminder and direction. And through it all, I began to realize something. Only when we step into a different environment, we start seeing life from new angles. And when we see from a new perspective, we suddenly recognize how blessed we already are. Often we don't know we are living in abundance until we step away and look again. At the hotel, I was doubly blessed. When I opened the window, right outside was the stunning view of the Sphere and the Ferris wheel. Master even arranged for us to experience a high-tech movie inside the Sphere. We watched the movie called The Wizards of Oz, and it was nothing short of magical. The visual was so vivid, so alive. At times the wind would blow, leaves and apples would fall. Even the seed moved with the rhythm of the story. It was as if we were no longer watching a film, but living inside it. And then came the grand crayon. There nature reveals its power and beauty to us in every form. Wind, rain, sunshine, rainbow, all in one day. Standing at the edge, I feel so small and yet so deeply connected to something far greater than myself. We spent one night in Sedona, and early the next morning, a few of us from Singapore went out to watch the sunrise. Although the clouds cover the sun, we still capture breathtaking photos of the sky. Before I left Singapore, my sister have reminded me, in Sedona, do your meditation. So, and she was right. The energy there was extraordinary. When I meditated, I could feel the sun energy so powerfully. It was as if the whole universe was whispering through its light. One of the most precious moments for me was being chosen to ask Master a question during a starry night. I asked, why is it that I often hesitate when making decisions? Master, with his humor, first say, well, you could just call me. But then he explained with such wisdom. Hesitation comes when we don't have enough data. You need to practice more 参悟空. As we keep practicing, we will gradually gather more and more data, and decisions will come with clarity. This journey has left me with memory I will treasure for a lifetime. And so from the bottom of my heart, I want to encourage everyone, if time and finance are not a concern, to join the US trip. It's not just a trip, it's a journey of discovery, of blessing, and of transformation. So thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, May. Wow. When I hear her sharing, she really brought me back to Las Vegas. Yes, in fact, of course, we are not here to promote any travel trip. We are not a travel agent. It so happened that May just returned from a Las Vegas learning trip. So in Super Life Secret Code, Master is like our mentor, right? He's the man who wrote the book Super Life Secret Codes. He's the man who wrote almost now, I think 68 books. And he's the one who taught us through very simple method, uncover ourselves, uncover what we are not doing right, to do a lot more reflection so that we know how we can move on with our life in a better way. So actually life can be very simple, but human likes to complicate things. And when we complicate things, we will first point our fingers at everybody else. Everything is somebody else's fault. When we quarrel with the husband, it's always the husband's fault. But we are the one who started the quarrel, not the husband that started the quarrel, right? So we are always trying to find a lot of fault on other people to complement the situation. Maybe that way we feel better. But have we ever turned around and looked at it? Is it because of us who started all this problem? So in this system, through Master's teachings, he made us look at ourselves more clearly, look at ourselves in more detail. So that's why in one of the daily homework we do is to look at the mirror, because we want to do self-reflection. So when this Vegas trip later after May has talked about her experience, we will sum up a little bit more. What is this purpose of this Las Vegas trip? So in Super Life Secret Code, Master has set up very, very systematic methods for us. So for those who are new, you'll be hearing a lot of us talking about meditation, talking to the sun energy. So don't get us wrong. We do not pray to anyone. We do not pray to the sun. Why? When she stepped up, she bowed to Master. It's just a gesture of our respect because we see him like a mentor. Okay, so it's just a gesture of respect. We bow at him. So he only teaches us simple method. Okay, and whenever we ask him a question, he will always first ask us to break down our questions, to break down our questions into small little parts. So he teaches us to learn how to analyze our problem, because only when you analyze your problem, we call it 对症下药. So you know exactly this problem, what kind of solution you can implement. This problem, what kind of help you may need. Okay, so we need to break down the problem. So when we break down the problem, we are also making a bigger problem become smaller. So when it becomes smaller problem, it becomes easier for you to tackle the situation because you can see it more clearly. Then you are able to overcome all the challenges in a better way. Okay, so everything starts from ourselves. Everything is self-help. Self-help, people's help, universe help. Okay, so just now she mentioned about Can Wu Kong. Okay, so this is actually one of a very big agenda that we all bring for us whenever we go for Las Vegas trip. So what is Can Wu Kong? Can means that you must go and analyze. You must need to go and understand the situation. Wu is you need to have realization. 了悟的悟. You need to have realization why things happen that way. Then you need to 放空 means you need to let go. So in this journey, as for myself, already coming to of my already 4 years in this journey, I feel everything can be very simple, but the most difficult thing for us as an individual is really to let go our ego. Because whenever we are on a smooth sailing journey, our ego starts to come. So we need to learn to press down our ego. So how do we press down our ego? Is to really use more love and gratitude. Because when we are more grateful for someone else doing something for you, we will feel that actually I'm a smaller role compared to that person. But if you're not using enough of gratefulness, you will always feel that you are always outshining that person. So whenever you feel you're outshining someone else, naturally our ego will come up. So I personally uses a lot of mind switching, using gratitude for my mind switching so that I can press down my ego. So this is what I've been practicing. So this is maybe something that you can take home and think about it. So in this system, Master always tell us we have to do experiment. Whatever theory is theory, right? If you don't do experiment, the theory also will not come true. So even in this system, we talk about 弟子规. What is 弟子规? Student rules. Why do we need to learn 弟子规? We are not young student. But 弟子规 allow us to look at our pain points. Allow us what are the things that we're not doing right. Simple thing from 弟子规 chapter 1, 蔡律师老师 already talk about. First question he asked, 有没有吃早餐? So you may be wondering, a lot of times you go to a talk, people ask you 有没有吃早餐? You thought you want to buy me breakfast? But when 你没有吃早餐, you affect your body. Right? So you affect your body, you affect your digestive system, then you get sick. So when you listen to that, actually quite true. But 弟子规 not only tell us how to do self-care, he tell us a lot of things. And it's through 弟子规 41 chapters, it allow us to look at the things that we have not done right. The things that we need to make it right so that we can live a better life and we can live as a better person. So it's really very, very simple. Those who are joining us for the first time, do take a chance to read the book. Okay, you'll be hearing a lot of us talking about meditation. There's some visualization that we do. In simple terms, there's 3 visualization steps that we do, which maybe we can share later with you. But do not start until you have finished from chapter 1 to chapter 7 of this book. The reason is because we need to have some foundation before we start doing our. Otherwise, you'll be doing visualization 全部是错的. Then you will say 没有用的. Everybody said it works, but how come it doesn't work for me? All right, Rebecca, you have anything to add on?
Yes, thank you, Eileen, and thank you, Sing Mei. Yes, very great sharing. Yeah, we miss a place that we went last year. Yes, not promoting really. We are actually to share with you all that how it feels over there. Still can remember, Master, when before we go for the 2 days trip, Master said, 把我归零. 把我归零, your self-ego must to turn down to 0. When we go down to Grand Canyon, when I look down to the big area there, it's just that you are the one who like a small sense. The sense everywhere, but it's just a little sense. So when before we go, Master give us lessons. So when the lessons came in, what Eileen said, Chan Wu Kong. Everything he taught us, we will just have to clear our mind and then do Chan Wu. So the homework inside there is a Chan Wu Kong. We have 14 step of homework. So things we have to know that we just follow the 14 step if we are new. Yeah. So follow 弟子规 is very important. How we know 弟子规? Initially, I don't know what is 弟子规. 弟子规 is not for children. I always think that 弟子规 always for children in the kindergarten or either primary school. But when I start 弟子规, realize that, wow, why Charlie Seed know about my problem? Why keep mentioning about my problem? Yes, it's true. When we listen to 弟子规, we didn't actually do it right. We repent and not to do that again. So in 弟子规, it control us to make mistake. It control us to, by making mistake, we change our mistake. And then we don't do it anymore. So the system is it's a menu system. It's a very easy system. So just follow it. But you have to first, there's a switch to open. The switch to open, when you start the switch open, you can just go in smoothly. So it can help for abundance. Abundance is not a really needs money. When you are rich, then you have abundance, happiness. Abundance, it can be abundance, happiness in family, in children's, and in your workplace, with your colleagues, and with your friends. So everything comes into abundance. Master always tell us that abundance is so simple. It's just that how you approached it and now how you grab it. 在你要grab 的时候是很容易很简单的。So the books for us to learn and for us to follow. All right, so we are going into our second book. Abundance is so simple. Anyone who want to share about the page, Crystal? Wow, I really have to thank Crystal now. She actually writing her journal in 弟子规 but in Mandarin. Well done, Crystal. Anything to share about it? Translating, yeah, very good, very good. Translating also can improve our English. Initially, when I start to learn, I don't know about AI. That time, I think that's not so famous about AI still. But I actually Google every single words. I read in Mandarin. Then after that, I go into English book. And English book, wow, why so difficult one? Then I go into the Mandarin and come back. So books, you are not clear, just go into a few more times. A few more times, if you are not really sure, sometimes you can put your book under the pillow. It can help you actually make you more deep sleep and then more comfortable when you have problems. So that is, it's not magic, but can be a miracle happens. But you need to 如法实修, what Master always tell us. All right, we are going to go into our second book, When the Source is Connected. Abundance is so simple. And we are going to invite our reading angel, Mr. Siu and Adeline. This book is actually a dialogue book. It's written by Master as well. Then the book is actually speak by Master. It's actually written at M. And then S is actually represent students. So Adeline is doing the student part and Mr. Shi is doing the Master part. Let's begin on the front page and the back of the book.
Okay.
Thank you. Everyone have the book? All right. How? Thank you.
Okay. Super Life Secret Codes.
When the source is connected, abundance is so simple. By Master Ted Sun.
Sometimes opportunity knocks, but we are not ready because we lack the capacity or capability. This book teaches the tools to ensure that we have sufficient capacity and are capable. When the source is connected, you will be like a GPS and constantly monitor yourself to make sure you are on the right track. If you fall off track, make a U-turn and get back on track as soon as possible. When all means are exhausted, changes will be triggered. Once changes have taken place, solution emerge and you will have abundance, embracing the happiness generated by Super Life Secret Codes. Page 302. Page 302. 302. 302.
302.
Yeah, 302.
Ready. All right.
Okay.
Is how Uncle Ted 感恩来 Everyone have the page
We
already?
start from section 10,
Mm.
fact 10, details explanation about the basic of supervised secret code. Student section. Master, many students are not very clear if the essential step 1 to 3 in supervised secret code system. Can we skip your help to provide further explanation?
I shall give detailed explanation here. From now on, this will be the official version of explanation and will be referred to by all students all over the world. There are detailed explanations separated in step 1, step 2, and on our official websites. Students can go through the explanation and develop clear and good understanding about the steps without needing to seek help or discuss with other people. People who want to pursue our system, please listen to my videos. This is the fastest and most practical way.
Excellent. With this, everyone will be clear and avoid being anxious.
Well, it's natural that one will get anxious if they do not resolve their confusion. Now that I have directly answered the question of the people, we can be spot on in resolving their doubts.
Wow, I really must pay full attention.
I want to emphasize one point. There is no shortcut in the practice of super life secret codes. You must do so step by step. This is the only way.
Theory in detail 1, develop mindsets before embarking on practice. Student. Some students, when they first encounter supervised secret code, they can't wait to join a class for essential step 1, 2, 3. So what, they can immediately start practicing meditation? Is this a good way?
It is rather unethical for people who just encounter super life secret codes to immediately embark on meditation before they have fully digested the content. I want to emphasize this point. In total, there are 9 meditations I laid down in the Super Life Secret Codes book. If you have not digested and absorbed the content of the book, it is close to impossible to enhance yourself by doing meditation. Another way of saying this is, if you do not hold the correct logical concept, you cannot benefit from any meditation, and we do not allow students to take any shortcuts in our system.
Hence, no one should practice meditation before reading the book, correct?
Absolutely. I want to seriously tell all students all over the world. If you have not cultivated the foundation of Super Life Secret Codes into your daily life, yet you want to practice meditation, this is considered stealing. This is very severe. It will become a fact after what I have said today. People who practice meditation without reading Super Life Secret Codes will find themselves with lots of problems.
Sound really serious, but will this cause the new students to be confused and deter them from our system?
The reason for me setting such a rule is to deter opportunists from our system. A practitioner who takes shortcuts makes the beginning of his negative obsession. I always hear excuses of, I don't know how. Most of these people are unwilling to put effort in things. They do not even bother to finish reading the book, yet they complain about not knowing how to practice the methodology of deep breathing. As long as they don't change their mindset and cling to the terrible attitude of getting rich overnight, they will pose negative influence to other students. Hence, I want to make it official today. People who are unwilling to read the book will be deterred from meditation.
Hence, reading the Super Life Secret Code book is the key foundations of practicing meditation. However, for some senior citizens with weak eyesight or people who are illiterate, this could be a challenge for them.
This is simple. They can listen to my recordings. There are close to 1,000 recordings posted on YouTube, and they can listen from the beginning to the end and introduce what they learn into their life. From there, they should develop an in-depth foundation of Super Life Secret Codes. Then they can start practicing meditation.
Oh, this is a good speed for people with reading problems. However, why is there such strong insistence on reading the books or listening to the recording?
The reason why I emphasize one must have strong foundational concept before he start practicing the meditation is to prevent efforts flowing through leaks and blessing from the universe continuing dissipating.
This is a waste effect then, like using a pail with a hole to hold waters. It will never get full.
Exactly.
Master, what is the reason for practicing meditation and how can we ensure our practice is effective?
If you want to start the practice, be exact and be compliant. Follow all the key requirements laid down in the Super Life Secret Codes book diligently. For example, the book talks about everyone going through all 41 episodes of 弟子规 lecture by Mr. Sai. People who ignore this and rush into their practice will suffer.
Why do we need to watch 弟子规 by Mr. Sai?
You need to learn how to be a good human. If you can't even be a good human, yet you want to obtain material gain from meditation practice, this is the first gate into negative obsession. In the past, we had a student. He studied diligently and progressed tremendously. Not only was his life safe, he had obtained significant material gain. Unfortunately, he became arrogant and lagged behind from learning and practicing. He even started his own temple. Eventually, he was possessed by negative energy and suffered from psychiatric problems.
Sound horrible.
Indeed, that is why I have always need to emphasize this. If you want to learn properly. Your learning cannot be incomplete. You will end up being nowhere. Today, I only want to teach the decent and devoted student, people who are genuine with their learning. Hence, you must first understand all the concepts taught in this Gui by Mr. Sai. Apply them into your daily life. Refrain from just memorizing the verses. Once you have seen progress in yourself, you will find meditation very useful and meaningful.
What if we don't watch and apply the teaching in 弟子规 incorrectly? What would happen?
There will be many leaks. When you have many leaks, you are likely to get into negative obsession when you practice meditation. You may progress rapidly, but the next second, you will get into obsession. When your heart is not right, the negative impact will be much worse than what you can imagine.
Wow, I finally understand the importance of watching 弟子规. Master, some people may not be able to understand the contents and can't do proper practice of meditation. What can they do?
In response to your question, I opened the Super Life Secret Codes book and refer to the portion about meditation. It is very simple language. If one cannot understand such simple language, I strongly advise him to truly reassess himself and find out his problems. If you hear someone complaining that they can't understand the book after reading the book twice, this is an indication that someone is suffering from bad karma. They really need to accept themselves and solve their problems.
Why does it suggest bad karmas when someone cannot understand the book after reading it many times?
If a student keeps complaining that he tried hard to study but still can't understand, there must be problem with him. This could be a reflex that suggests him being deterred by some invisible negative energy preventing him to understand. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Adeline and Mr. Siu. Yes, this is come into close to the ends of this chapter, and then the technique is actually from the front. To we are going to end this book soon. So Master always tell us that 弟子规 is to prevent our leaking. What Master said, 火烧功德林, when we actually cultivate, and then we gain a lot of merit. We do a lot of good things, we do a lot of good deed, but we have to control our leak of our merit, because sometimes once we get angry, we cannot control our temper, we will start to scold people. That's 弟子规 to help us to control. We always reflect back why 弟子规 need us to change to a good person, because it's all about our behavior, our attitudes. 弟子规 help us to prevent leaking. So every day we need to read our 弟子规 one episode. Even those that we are not understand is in Mandarin, but nowadays there's a translating AI to translate into English. But English are quite close now. So last time when it starts to translate, it come out with funny English type. But now the sentences are very close to the what we are original are. So go into our English translating, and it's very helpful. They realize that, wow, why he knows that why I'm so bad, why I need to change this. Okay, we have to be grateful to our partner. Just now the book I recall, when the more you actually send them gratitude, send them blessing, it turns back. It's a round circle. It will turn back to you. The more you angry, the thing will go more haywire and get worse. So we have to grateful to our husbands. He helped us to clean toilets. When my maid is not around, my maid is with my daughter now. No, sometimes he help us to change bed sheet. The mattress is very heavy for me. Now I'm getting older. But really, that's grateful that he helped me to, I removed and he helped me to put it in, because it's very heavy. And he got a good thing, same as Eileen's husband. They like to help us to pack our storeroom. This is the thing that we always be grateful to them. And then be grateful that he pick up us when we come to our class here. So things can be grateful, every single thing, but you have to recall back and then reflect. Wow, why he is so nice to us? That's why, because we need to send love and gratitude. So it's very important, even to our children. The book is not only talking about, just now talking, Master talking about the marriage. It's actually help us for our children also. Once you start to change, we change our ego. Ego is ego. So 要去我执. Master always said that 反求诸己. Initially, I don't know why it's 反求诸己. Why so difficult word 反求诸己? Yuki? Yes, it's very important. It's easy to learn once you have picked up easy. Master said 红尘中, 红尘中. I said, wow, what is 红尘中? It's actually our material world in the right present moment. So it's a very deep Mandarin, but it helps us very quick and easy. It's very quick. Once you go into it, you find that, wow, I read the books and I know that things that what I need to change, think what I need to practice, and remember our step 1, 2, 3, and the repentance. And this is our daily work, daily homework. All right, Yuki? Clear? All right, I pass the mic to Eileen.
Yes. All right. Yuki just now was frowning because I think she's trying to find some answers to some doubts that she has,
We
right?
may get Esther to share later on. She also in the beginning.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah.
All of us go through
I
that
didn't
phase.
do,
It's
yeah.
very normal. So what we need to know is that we need to give ourselves time. And what's important, not only about giving ourselves time, we need to stay very composed. Our heart need to stay very composed. All right, so before I share a YouTube teachings from Master, I would like to invite now May to share with us. Actually, she's someone that is very aspiring. Why? People will say, "Oh, look at her age. She still want to go and learn." Flying to US, Las Vegas trip, I think it's probably in her lifetime one of the furthest she has flew. But she came back so high energetic. Like last Sunday, they arrived at 6 a.m. But at 10:30, she's also in our classroom attending Master's Weekly Global Class. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry, I said too. Yeah, I'm supposed to pass the
No,
mic to
yeah.
you. But because
Didn't.
I'm
We
really
look
so
at May.
inspired at her. She's very different, right?
Feedback has gone.
Yeah. And the photos that they took of y'all, wow, I was attracted to your bright red lipstick there, It's like, wow, she's glowing.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, come, May.
May you
Yes.
share about your sleeping problems?
Yes.
Yeah, her eye bag's actually gone.
Yes.
Yeah. So welcome, May.
Gratitude to the universe, heaven and earth, gratitude to the sun, and gratitude to our master. I like to give thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Ho for this place for us to learn. And gratitude to the host, beautiful host, Replica and Irene. I'm very grateful that I have this chance to go to Las Vegas. Very blessed. I want to thank 我的借领人 and his one. Yeah, bring me there. Because a lot of things I can't do. There are a lot of help from everyone. All the 我的帮我的. So this trip, I really find that very touched by masters. The love give to everyone, very touched. 很感动. Master love. You can feel everything he do for us, for everyone. And I learned from there. Oh, I like to thanks gratitude to this Jason and Anthony helping us in the bus. So, and I like to thanks this gratitude to this Lai Lai, Helen, and the sister so Mei, Si Mei, and Jacqueline, and who is that? White Cat, and Jennifer's daughter. Yeah, all of them make us this trip so beautiful. With them, so joyful. I really enjoy. And what is pampered us is the food. Master give all the best, all the best, all the good things, all the love. I really got 感动. So I was very lucky. I got 抽到.
Oh,
我在吃饭.
吃
So
饭,
I
yeah.
asked Master one question. I said, what happened? He said, it's my cells. CELLS. So that bothered me. So I think back, I reflect. So I think back, I really regret my body. So it causes me a lot of all these problems. And I want to thank everyone. Because of this trip, make me realize. So I come back, I really feel so much. And then I can sleep.
The main thing that you can sleep well, right? After in supervised
And
code.
like the thing, let go. Yeah, I let go a lot of things.
Yeah.
Really a lot of changes, a lot of gift I get from Master. Really I want to 感动. 真的很感恩你们
Thank you.
感恩你们。最重要的是感恩我们的老师，真的他给我真的那种爱啊，你们真的要去那边感受。And then I want to thanks the Taiwan NGO,
林院长，
for all the hard work behind all the Taiwan sister. Really a lot of hard work behind the scene, and this Malaysian also all the sister all together. We are a big family.
Yes.
All the energy there is really 很棒. Oh, yeah, I feel tired, but then, yeah, the energy is there. You forget every now and then the best food, the best everything 的好像很富有在那边. Very, very rich. Master make us so. I'm really so proud. Very 感动. Every make my tears. 感动. That's all. Yeah, thank you, everyone.
有爱才会感动. What Master always tell us. It's really with the touching, with the 感动, then you will love. You will feel that the whole Super Life Seeker Code is our big family. That's why we always say 超马家人,我们是一家人,超马家人. May really it changed a lot. You can sit down and talk. Yes,
Yeah,
no problem.
I want to challenge this. Actually, I want to. Every time when I look at Master, I want to go up and tell Master 感恩. But I don't have the courage when it comes to Singapore. So I say I must fly over there.
Oh.
That's my first motive.
So your 感动, your tearings is very, very touching, right? Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. 法喜的感动, right?
Yeah. 感恩他在他面前.
It is because of our energy.
Yeah.
We have uplifted our
And actually,
positive energy.
you have the universe hear you because you are actually afraid. You don't have the courage. But then you are being chosen to sit on the same table as him, right? So that's where you get to face him so up close, and then you manage to let go this fear.
The thing is that first I go up and just bow to him. I think I must. I say, I tell myself I must do that. So that's why I have the courage. Wow,
很棒.
很感动.
We have another chance.
Everybody.
Yes.
We have another big chance on the 9 to 8
Yes. 928.
September 28. We are having another big event. So the big event is 身心灵滋养班. So it's a special class. 身心灵研究滋养班. So for those people who are not yet registered, sure, may continue. Yes.
You clear your fear. Fear of what? Your inner fear.
Oh.
Yes. So you let go. 放空了，很棒.
You dare to just.
Yes. And you remember the last few times she shared, she always speak in Chinese. But today she speak in English. Yeah. You see? So she has overcome a lot. So if May can do it, all of us can do it. Right? It's about our determination, how we want to. So for her, she do a setting. She wants to go all the way to Vegas and to say thank you to Master. Yeah. But because of that, you see, she learns to let go. So her fear has been overcome. And her sleeping problem has already been resolved. Yeah. Whenever they send the group photo, actually I blow up, first person I see is her. Because of course, naturally we are concerned. We know that everyone that go to the Vegas trip will be no problem. No matter what age you go, you will not have any jet lag one. This is really proven in all these trips that they go. So, but because I know she has some underlying health condition, so I always blow up and look at her. And I realized that, wow, how come her face is glowing every day? And I heard you all saw 5 strands of rainbow. 5道彩虹, 对吗? Yeah. And a heart, yes, with the picture of the sun. The sun, then there's a picture like a heart shape. Yeah. And the blue McDonald. Yeah, you only find it in Sedona. It's blue
Yeah,
McDonald.
I saw
Yes.
that Jason post the photos.
The eyes, right?
Yeah.
The eyes shapes or whatever is all in blue. Because that is the only McDonald's in the world that is blue McDonald. As in
Wow.
Sedona. And this time round, they are really very blessed. They get to eat the first meal in front of a golf course. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. And then our fellow members, Jet, was singing live. Right?
Wow.
Yeah. So you see the kind of experience for those who have, yeah, Jet, of course, very happy. 是导师点名的吗? No. Volunteer ourselves go and sing. Wow.
Yeah,
See?
Jack went with the family, with the parents.
营造。
Wow.
可能下一次大型活动你看到 Jet 在上面的，天元美声哦。
声 Wow.
小妹妹。There's 3 small children, right? Yeah. 哦，那个6岁的小孩好像去了几次了。Yeah. So it's very amazing. So you see, she came back. So if she didn't do practicing, she probably wouldn't be able to do a reflection that she actually has let go her inner fear. So this is a very big gift, from the universe. Because inner fear in you can carry you and then affect you in a lot of things. In fact, today I just heard, not my relatives are very, very distant. And last week I heard that she committed suicide. Yeah. So my boss, being my cousin, he was telling me that, hey, you know this auntie who and who? I said, I don't know her, but I know the other auntie, which is her sister-in-law. I said, oh, heard she jumped down. So I said, oh, so sad. What happened? Then he said, oh, don't know why. Then today he told me it's because she is born to have a third eye. That means she can see people from the third world. So whenever it comes to the Chinese 七月, she's very scared. She dare not go out, she dare not what. And somehow that few days, she lost control. So she lost control herself. Everything is so fear. And her husband couldn't grab her. Then they called for help, but she went into the bedroom. She locked herself up. The next thing, she landed on the ground. So this is actually what we read just now about karma. So of course, you may say, why are we talking about karma if we're not talking about religion? Because only in Buddhism, we talk about karma. In Christianity, we don't talk about karma, right? We talk about we resurrected. So, but over here, why we talk about karma? Basically, karma means cause and effect. So there's a lot of things that there's always a cause, then we see an effect behind. So why September 28, this cause is very different. 身心灵滋养研究 allow us to actually have a lot of resonations with our past negative energy or even our present negative energy. Yeah, so for those who have not experienced 身心灵滋养班, or for those who have not experienced any course before, like last week, one member asked me, she has a family who is keen to go, but have not even stepped into the classroom, have not even read a single word in the chapter. Can they go? The answer is yes. Then you'll be asking, but you say go to course, do meditation. Just now we just read, no foundation, cannot do meditation. That is, you cannot do on your own. But in the event, we are led to do the meditation by master, right? Whether master is present with us in KL or he is doing it from Las Vegas, is still led by him, so it's different. Then we are safe to do. Okay, so for those who have not experienced any event, the upcoming one is happen to be just 2 weeks around the corner. And because this event is actually going to be in Malaysia, that's why in Singapore, we do not have any live telecast over here. So we will go to Malaysia to attend this event. Unlike in December 20th, 21st, there's going to be another event in Taiwan. For that one, because it's in Taiwan, we don't expect everybody to go all the way to Taiwan. We will be doing live streaming in Singapore. So we've already secured the venue. So do try to secure your dates. Then again, we're not selling you events, we're not selling you trips, but these are all the higher level learning experience that you can join to see how this event, how this Super Life Secret Code can actually help you achieve what you want to achieve in life. So you may be saying that, no, my life is very smooth. There's nothing else I need to achieve. I'm very happy. I got a very nice husband who loves me so much. Every day I kia kueh, drink tea, drink high tea. But then you never know what will kick you tomorrow. look at the world nowadays. Yesterday, another missile somewhere, another bomb somewhere, right? Hong Kong, so many weather issue. Then suddenly, Johor, I went back to check, it's 5 quakes, and then there's going to be risk of there's going to be more aftershock. Yeah, and all these things sometimes really 是人心惶惶啊. But in Super Life Secret Code, what we need to do is 做好自己, right? Be ourselves, do what we can do, and most importantly, just now I mentioned about 守住我们的心. So right now, if Sui, if you are ready, I'd like to play this. Your YouTube is an extract of one of our master's session during his global class. So let's listen to this.
所以任何一个人都要真正的好好的学与做，否则你又怎么样？你说你现在去赈灾，对，你又捐钱，你又去帮人家盖房子，好不好？好，等下出去就跟人家比大小，有用吗？你人生有用吗？问号。所以啊，人的心还是第一首选的重要，要赶快好好的修。人的心都修好了，怎么会还有什么怪风把所有的那个屋顶都吹掉了？那如果修完又吹掉了，那情何以堪呢？有没有可能呢？搞不好哦，那就是天地的视线哦，要告诉人间哦，你们的思维是大错特错。所以每个人要守好自己的心，你的心守好，你的思维，你的这所有的行径动作才不会错。你的心没有守好，起心动念只要有那一点点的错，就可能后面会有大错。所以这世间呢，就说你现在，人家不是说要顺着毛摸吗？现在你要顺着天地的毛摸，你知道吗？你顺着天地的毛摸，这个家门吉庆，是不是？一切昌盛，你就是顺着他毛摸了，对吧？你不顺他的毛摸，你再厉害，你靠边站吧，你再厉害。刚刚有没有唱歌？没有，天地巧安排，你慢慢等吧。你哪位啊？这是事实啊，这不是假的，是真的。你说导师，你讲那么大声，举个例子，讲那么大声，我就知道你心中会这么想，我就突然刚刚大声要有所代价，就讲个例子给你听。我们有至少2个学员，一个是做房地产，一个是开建设公司。现在台湾房地产都不景气啊，是不是？是还是不是？是，对不对？我要证实一下嘛，先给你证实一下不景气嘛。做这个房地产经纪的这位学员，前2天还跟我说，现在所有他们这些业界的这些 agent 啊，要找他们去卖房子、卖地的已经很少，现在不知道怎么弄。他现在手上，我不知道为什么噼啪 case 都进来。他今天跟我讲多少？是800多，总共的这个市值加起来有800多亿的东西在他手上正在运转中。他说这不是天地的恩赐，怎么会有？另外一个呢是盖房子的，现在不景气，对不对？别的建设公司已经准备要倒闭了，人家盖房子，建设公司不但不是卖不掉，而且卖不够卖。那你说这是为什么？难道他那个房子盖起来真的比较香吗？还是黄金做的？是不是？所以若非天地何来风，就是这样。
若非天地何来风。
Yes, this is an
Grateful.
extract from Master's weekly global class happening every Sunday. So in this video, actually, Master Ted San, he has delved into the importance of guarding the heart, emphasizing that spiritual cultivation is the foundation of all actions in life. And only by following the natural laws of the heaven and earth can one avoid obstacles and achieve true prosperity. So through real life examples, Master has actually quoted, like just now he talked about the agent in Taiwan, right? So he actually reveals to us the subtle arrangements of the universe and inspire us to live in harmony by following the universe and the heaven's way. So these are extract of the YouTube that I was telling you that I always listen to every day, because this helps me to do some revision of what was taught in 公修课. And it's very short. It's like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And it's very good because every passage below it, there's always an explanation. So I use this as a way for my daily, which is part of the homework, right? So one of the homework says you read a passage or listen to his YouTube. So it's just 3 to 4 minutes. It doesn't take a lot of my time. So sometimes I do it at MRT. Sometimes I do it at night when I'm having my dinner. So when there's a will, there's always a way. All right. So we always say 修行无假期, but don't feel that, so scary. I come to Superlife Legal Code. I must do what 14 homework, what meditation. And then now she say, eat dinner also must listen to YouTube. Is there no life? No, not true. Very importantly, Master always remind us, we must first have a lot of family and work-life balance first. While we cultivate doesn't mean need to sit there 2 hours, read the book. Okay, I cultivate already. That's not the way. When you cultivate means you practice diligently and make it part of and parcel of your life. That's what we always call 落实. 修行要落实，落实你的弟子规，落实你所有的修行的点。So until you become a cultivated person in all actions. Yeah. So these are what we call by the real cultivation journey. It's not about doing homework. Take how many books? 68 books. I better make sure I only read 10 books. Cannot. I still got 58 books to read.
We got
It's
many
not true.
books there.
Yeah, we've got so many books. Honestly, 导师写书现在比我们看书还快. Yeah, and he writes songs in one day. Sometimes one day he write 2 songs, right? He told us. It's like we say, why is he so fast? But like what he tell me, right? He tell Mei data. When we got more data, and so where does our data come from? Our data come from our learning, right? But we can learn, but we still got no data. So how to have data when we learn? We need to have more wisdom. So that's exactly why Superlife Legal Code teaches us to really uplift our wisdom.
Systems.
Yeah,
That's
right,
very,
Rebecca?
very important. Yeah, Eileen, I think we pass the mic to Uncle Dick. He got something to share with
Uncle
us.
Dick, 好，来。
Uncle Dick, 来，你可以这样讲了。嗯嗯嗯，好，好，
没事，
来，
我们一起交流。
好，你讲华语。嗯嗯
讲究个人主义时代没有关心人，世界在变，人类在被不可因果造成，所有人类变了我们人类为什么这么说变？就是这个世界在变，人类在变，世界在变，所以因果造成的这个到这里。
好，
哇，
感恩Uncle Dick 哦。
Uncle Dick has been joining us for more than 1 year already. And you realize now, every Thursday, he always have a short reflection. And I actually appreciate that a lot. And you can tell that he actually starts to do a lot of reflection of what he has read and learned with us. 对吗 Uncle Dick?
Uncle Dick.
还没讲英语，好，来讲英语。好，来讲英语。You really talking?
heavy and possession people. Today is evident that ancestors in the first BC, there is no concept for soldiers and both in the family in the journey and do understand a code. And the early this had a cat that has very too. Okay.
哇，Uncle Dick，你的英文进步很多嘞，真的真的。He started by say in the past, right? In the past, people understand. So roughly, I can catch some of the words, but some of the words maybe is the pronunciation. Clara, would you like to help him up on that? Yeah.
Clara, you can actually translate. Yeah.
All right, so it's written here, in the past, people emphasized cause and oops. In the past, people emphasized cause and effect and politeness. People today are different. They emphasize individualism. There is no concern for others. The world is changing and humanity is changing. I don't understand cause and effect, which has caused humanity to... maybe not finished.
Not finished, not complete.
Yeah.
Yes.
Humanity to then 好像还 to be continued.
Okay.
And the husbandry in the journey and rule, understand, can enter every way, had the cat and hammer too. Okay.
好，感恩啊，感恩 Uncle Dick 来，谢谢。对啊
Uncle Dick 也是很
，Uncle Dick，
棒。
你把麦 pass 给 Clara，谢谢您哦，感恩，感恩您。
Yeah, what he says is actually very right.
Yeah.
Right. In the past, people emphasize on different thing, right? And now it's really more about individualism, which is really true.
可以，
Right. 很棒。
Clara will share a bit.
Yeah, actually, two things happened recently. Right? I mean, actually, just now, Eileen also alluded to it. Of course, more than two things. So many things happening. But the two things that struck me a lot is that hot mic pick up that conversation between Xi Jinping and Putin and about living to 150 years. There's already a lot of information about the way they are doing all this organ transplant, which is like really, to me, highly evil, right? And it's like systematic. So I also really think that is like why Master always talks about why Singapore is so loved, right? That we are very law-abiding. And generally speaking, I would say, yeah, Singaporeans don't think about how to go and 坑别人, don't go and think of like, I want to go and take advantage of others, right? And quite law-abiding to queue up, like, yeah, okay, it's not my turn. And you wouldn't have that kind of like fight for buffet, grab all the food, even those I cannot eat, I also take. So whereas it's like here, you can have a country where there's no more, like, where is that moral? It is pretty shocking. And of course, you know, I would say the other part that is quite, to me, very shocking and very 很有震撼的就是关于 Israel 啦, right? Because as Christian, we tend to think Israel is like God's beloved people, but definitely the government is doing a lot of evil and it's kind of finally really coming to light, right?
Yeah.
And I think to the extent that the Western world cannot ignore, cannot like come jibak, cover one eye, sorry.
All right. Thank you, Clara. Eileen.
Yes, in fact, that's a very good point, Bringa. And she said one keyword that we need to remind each other, which is moral, right? 就是德，德之库 is very important. As a human being, our moral, and you need to do the right things because you need to fill up your bank of virtues, right? 你要有德，人要有德. Because if you don't have right virtues, you will realize that there are more negative things rather than positive things coming towards you. Because when you want to manifest on the right things, you want to manifest to make the right thing even bigger and better, you also need to have a lot of internal strength, right? So a lot of internal strength to me, actually a lot come from 我们的德质量. Yeah, we need to have that. So how to enhance your 德质量? How to enhance your virtue? Do more right things, right? Simple thing, do more right things. Don't snatch for things, don't rush for things. simple and very importantly that we need to slow down. Because why? We need to really slow down, not that slow down in sharing, slow down our pace to do more observation of what is actually around us in this world right now, right? But of course, when we observe, we, like what you say just now, 手心很重要. Because you need to have a very strong heart foundation. And when you observe, you know what are the things that's not coming the right way. So as we sing the very first song today for our session, it says Because of the Sun. This song, in fact, I love it a lot. And when I read the Chinese book, 因为有太阳, somehow I read that book very fast. I don't know why. Some of the Chinese book I read very slow. But that book I read very fast. Because I realized that the source of this energy from the sun is something that is so powerful. And why we need to always say because of the sun? Why do we always say we talk to the sun? Why do we always say we do sun visualization? It's because we need to grow this small sun in our heart. So that at any point of time, if we are feeling down, we are not losing our direction, we can call upon this shining sun in our heart that's within us, right? 自己要发出这个光嘛，自己要发出这个光明。So in normal life, many times you hear people say, cannot, the tunnel is already so dark. I can't see light in the tunnel. I used to say that a lot to myself. I can't see light in the tunnel. I'm going nowhere. But then when I joined this supervised yoga code system, I just realized that whenever I follow the source of the energy, that is the sun, somehow I feel that my tunnel is so bright. Like my future is so bright. There's so much that I need to do. And especially for May now, as what you can hear from her sharing is 很单纯. But I can feel the kind of passion that she has now, that 她真的会冲 all the way. Because she saw how Master has actually given in return to us. 真的只有去了美国团我们才能看得到. Yeah, even when Master come to Singapore, the experience we have with him is very different, right? You will be very surprised suddenly 导师站在你旁边在电梯. This is what we experience in Vegas. And I was at one night running past him and then he looked at me. 做什么? You know what I tell him? 导师我要上厕所. Then he said, 去. You know, just suddenly I was like, what did I tell 导师 that like very rude But because of that, I feel that 他真的是邻家男孩嘞. Just like that book, right? 邻家大男孩. So actually, 导师 we respect him, but he's really a dear friend next to us. It's just that, of course, we out of respect, you know, we cannot touch him, we don't, because different 磁场. That's why he always say, 为什么我们去看活动我们不能触摸导师？因为我们跟导师的磁场不一样。So because of this different energy level, okay, and because of this purity that we want to protect over him. Yeah, but when we go to Vegas, we can see what he do for us is something that is really beyond words can explain. And after that, you only tell yourself that you just want to do more. Do more by what? Do more by being doing righteous thing myself, to achieve what I want to achieve in life, to clear my obstacles so that I can be a living, walking testimony that I can share with more people. How supervised yoga code can actually help us overrule, right? So this is a lot of us have all our different story background, and a lot of us have uses different ways that Master has teach. Master has taught us a lot of method, but like what this chapter just now we just read in Perfect 10, the first section, he has 9 meditation. But if you don't perfect your meditation essential step 1, 2, 3, he always tell us don't talk about the rest. Because you cannot jump. 我们不可以一步登天. Yeah, so the minimally we need to do is we need to 落实 our 步骤1、2、3. So for those who want to know a little bit more about 步骤1、2、3, you can come to us, we can explain a bit more, but we cannot give you direction because we're not to teach you how to do the detail, but we can give you a guide how to do essential step 1, 2, 3. If you want to learn more in depth, there's always the YouTube learning. If you go to the website, you subscribe, you can listen it for 6 months. There's a 上集 and 下集. Okay, but you say, no, I don't want to subscribe. I think there's a lot on the YouTube. Okay, and recently there's so many YouTube promoting the coming up 928 event. All this is really to help us to have more realization. Why having our body, mind so aligned is so important. I used to go to a lot of personal development course also. I used to know, I need to attract, but how do I attract? Law of attraction, everybody know, right? But how do I attract? The success, the book, a lot of us have read also. But how? I can't find the method last time. But in Super Life Secret Code, Master give us very, very clear methods. But of course, we need to uncover. You need to uncover where you need to implement all those methods to make things better for yourself. All right, so we have got a video to share tonight. Yes, Sui.
The video, Sui, thank you.
古人早有智慧，《黄帝内经》言：“百病生于气，止于阴。”这句话揭示了身心健康与声音、音律之间的微妙关系。当人情绪郁结、气机不畅，百病由此而生。而当音律共振心灵，能量重新流动，生命便可重获和谐。这正是超级生命密码音乐的核心价值。透过音律，滋养身心，转化人生。音乐能触动最深层的情感，打开心门，让被压抑的情绪得到释放。在快节奏、压力巨大的现代生活中，许多人不自觉地积累了负能量，进而引发身心失衡。而当我们沉浸于超码音乐时，旋律与能量波动相互交织，带来深层的安定与舒缓。这不仅仅是听觉的享受，更是一种灵魂的调频与校正。超码音乐与一般音乐不同，超码音乐蕴含着特殊的能量密码。这些音律不仅有艺术之美，更承载了天地宇宙的频率。当我们专注聆听，心境自然沉淀，能量自然流转，许多过去无法解开的结会在不知不觉间松动。这是超码音乐的神奇之处，它不是外在强加的力量，而是引领我们回归内在本源，与天地共振。气是生命的根本，阴是气的良方。当我们心情愉悦时，身体自会健康；当我们陷入低频情绪时，疾病便容易滋生。超码音乐透过正向频率，帮助我们转化忧虑、愤怒、恐惧等负面能量，使心灵回到平和、喜悦与光明。这种由阴引导的能量转换，正是改造人生的起点。修补身心不是偶然的事件，而是需要持续的滋养。每天抽出一段时间，静下心来，让自己完全沉浸在超码音乐的旋律中，就像进行一场能量的沐浴。当身心被音乐调和，潜意识被正能量灌注，思维更清晰，行动更有力，生命也会逐渐走向光明与圆满。许多人见证过，当自己持续浸润于超码音乐，心境变得柔和，关系变得和谐，健康逐步改善，甚至人生的困境也迎来转机。这不是幻觉，而是音作为能量的载体，正在默默地调整我们的生命频率。当我们与音乐同频共振，人生自然会被推动到更高的境界。超码音乐不只是旋律的流淌，而是天地能量的回响，它能抚慰心灵，化解郁结，并引领人生迈向幸福与圆满。当我们真正体验到百病生于气，止于阴的智慧，就会明白，音乐不仅能修补身心，更能改造人生。诚挚地邀请您，让我们一起透过音的滋养，来调整我们的身心频率，彻底清理过去的负面能量，打造幸福完美的丰富人生。
Yes. So music, songs is actually something
Many investors use what is called the
can actually
PE ratio to identify
that can actually affect our emotions, right? For listening to 超马歌, when we sad, we listen to 流行歌曲，还要点那个最伤心的。
And now
伤
you are
透
the
了我的
dancing
心
one.
的那首歌，你一定要听，因为你伤透了我的心。It's like you need it to be to like like wow correct wow very 伤心 but doesn't to have more 伤心. So why? So last time we don't know, right? We thought we listen to more negative song, wow, emotion flow, yeah, somebody agree they're very sad. But then now you think back, why want to make yourself more sad? When you sad, you just want to walk out of the sadness. You should be become more happy. So master song are all embedded with high positive energy. And every song has got different meaning. And at different point of life of the time or different juncture of your cultivation journey, when you listen to different song, 你 actually
The
你的
different feeling.
different feeling, right? Yeah.
Different uplift.
Yes. 你的最喜欢的歌是什么？
要你幸福。
对 she loved that song.
I really love
Yeah.
that song. I'm really very grateful to the person who gave me this book. That is Cindy Tan. So May also always grateful the person that 贵人。
Yeah.
这是我们人生中最大的最好的贵人，就是 Annie. Yeah, Annie has invited a lot of people here. So it's just very grateful to them. And just that one book, it helped us with our whole family. So always be grateful to the person who give us and invite us here. So if without them, without Master, I won't be able actually to sit here to share with everyone, especially the song. I don't know why something make me listen to this song. Yeah, Eileen?
Yes, it's very strange.
Yeah.
For me, the first song that I really love is 谁
Oh,
Who.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my first event in March 20th, 2022. So Master launched that song. I listened 3 times. Look left, also cry. Look right, also cry. Why are these people crying over a song? Then okay, not bad. Wow, 有点高难度哦，有闽南语，有华语, not bad. I listened 3 times that day, but I just feel this song is not bad. But then because in a part of the cultivation journey, and I was so blessed that I got picked to speak to Master in a starry night over the Zoom. And he asked me to 放下我执, let go my ego. Then I realized that, wow, okay, that means I'm someone with, which I agree, I'm someone with a lot of ego. Then I work very hard on that to let go my ego. I keep listening to this song, 谁. And until one day in the 公修课, I still remember in the old classroom, that night, Master played that song again. I cried so hard when I was singing that song in the classroom. But after that, I just feel that 我整个人轻松了 because 我共振到了，我已经悟到了 I have realization. So then when I let go already, when now I listen that song, I feel very happy one. Because why? I know I have walked out of that. Yeah, so everyone have a song that we connected to. Like when I first joined the concert March 19, listening at home, I don't know why I listen 因为有 transfer the English version. But when I listen to the Chinese version for the first time, I cry. I said, huh, this song also not nice 又不是流行歌曲 why I cry? But then I realized that the 歌词 is something that 很打动我的心.
It's a spiritual.
Yeah,
Just
it's
the
a
video
spiritual,
mentions, yeah. In that means it's the music, it convert to our positive
Yes.
energy. It's just very important. Again, just try to rewatch the video. There is a very important part that Master mentions. So we follow his steps. Is this the in we can actually, when we have problem, we have very down, listen to this in, that's the music. And if it can help us to convert to our energy, just to uplift our energy.
Yeah.
So any moment you're in a down problem, you're in down with any things that you're unhappy, on our Master music. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's,
because when we listen, is our ling is also listening.
yes,
Our
a
soul.
spiritual. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
our soul is also listening. Our soul is behind our stomach here, 在我们的胃的后面. So sometimes you feel some reaction because your soul is also listening. So sometimes you say, well, but I cannot go whole day class one. I will sleep. Actually, when you sleep, your soul is also learning. Yeah, your soul is also learning, right? 有感触现在. Yeah, 在我们的胃的后部. 我们的灵是在我们胃的后部. Master has mentioned that before. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So for those who are able to make time to join us for 9 to 8, it's going to be a very different experience. So we all look forward. Clara, are you coming with us this time? Yes. All right. Great. Wow.
Yes.
Great.
Everyone is going, and then the hotel is almost full. And then quickly just grab the last opportunity to join this 928. The title of the events, the title of the name, you will receive what you have, what you want. So just join whenever, even those that 我不知道嘞，这是什么东西 just join like May. Just go into our love and gratitude sessions, and then the whole family came into our super light seeker code. So
Yes.
things.
Mm.
No,
No.
this time now, yeah.
There's no music concert. It's like a workshop. But it really depends on how master runs that workshop. Sometimes he plays some songs.
The song also,
Yeah.
yes.
So besides, of course, all these big events that we're talking about, in Singapore, we have 2 classrooms. So for the benefit of the new member who is joining us, so we have 1 classroom here in People's Park. We have another classroom in LTC that's besides the MacPherson MRT. So we are running class in both classrooms. For this classroom, it's from Tuesday all the way to Sunday. Okay, so Thursday is the only English session. So Tuesday to Friday night is Chinese session. Saturday afternoon, we have a Chinese session. And Sunday, 10:30,
We will
if you
see
can,
master.
this time, this weekend, join us for the first time. It's complimentary for people who join for the first time. At 10:30 in this classroom, you can see Master live on the screen. He's in Las Vegas, so you can hear his teaching on Sunday. So that's our 网络共修课. All right, and besides that, of course, on Saturday, we have our 辅导你家. It's a radio station. So masters always have this interview session with the DJ. So it's on every Saturday at 11 o'clock. All right. Okay, so with that, we have come to the end of our session today. And
Thank you, everyone.
yes, thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you,
and
our master. Gratitude to master and gratitude to everyone.